let's talk about employee engagement, what it is, and how it can improve working relationships and performance. Hi, I'm Dawn H. Jones, your HR Wise Guide. Now, according to the Chartered Institute of Personnel and Development, commonly known as the CIPD, over 50 definitions of employee engagement exist. Now, the CIPD recommend a definition that is a narrow, more specific view taken from Utrecht University from a group of occupational psychologists. And they define employee engagement as work engagement, as a state of mind in which, rather than being burnt out, employees show vigour, energy, resilience and effort. They also show dedication, for example, enthusiasm, inspiration and pride. And they show absorption in their work, concentration and being engrossed in their work. Now, these 3 points resonate with my experience of healthy employee engagement. Let me give you some practical examples to illustrate what I mean. But before I do that, in your free download this week, I'll provide you with ideas on creating or increasing employee engagement in your team or in your organisation. Now, the first example of employee engagement I want to share with you concerns a group of senior managers. Now, I used to work in an organisation with many sites. One day, while I was working for one of these sites, the head of service came rushing in. I'll call her Janice. Janice hurriedly said hello to everyone, but she couldn't talk because she was up against a deadline for a particular piece of work. Well, one of her senior managers responded, "Don't worry, Janice, I already did it for you." Janice was surprised and thankful. I wasn't surprised. You see, Janice was a respected leader who supported her team, including corporate colleagues like me who attended her senior team meetings. And in Janice's team, there was always this vibe of cooperation, a buzz of excitement, and a continual quest to improve things by asking themselves, how can we improve things for our service users? Equally, I saw junior staff go above and beyond for their managers because they were treated respectfully and their development was supported, and they were viewed as valuable team members. Now, senior and junior colleagues in that team came to work knowing that they were respected and valued, which helped them develop and support innovative services. For example, multidisciplinary teams help ensure smoother care pathways and improve server user experiences and outcomes. Now, all of that was possible because leaders engaged their teams respectfully and consistently. Now, the second example is the personal assistants who may or may not have had a reputation for being awkward. When I transferred to a new work site, I heard about a group of personal assistants, PAs, who could be awkward and make life difficult. One day, I decided to acknowledge them every time I walked past them on their floor. Sometimes it was a hurried wave if I was busy or a nod if they were on the phone. Then I started to stop and ask them how their weekend was and how they were getting on, and our conversations developed from there. Now, as part of my role, I often had to book meeting rooms through the PAs, and let me tell you, if no rooms were available, they went over and above to find me one. Why? Because I took the time to engage with them by genuinely acknowledging them every time I walked past them. I learned things about them and they learned things about me. Now, without the help of those PAs, I would have had difficulty scheduling crucial meetings and delivering on a critical project. Admin staff, sad to say, can be underappreciated. And that's a shame because they keep many organisations running smoothly and efficiently. And without them, many would cease to do so. Shout out to admin staff. The third and final example is that of a matron who attended one of my online sessions. So I was delivering one of my workshops, Understanding Microaggressions in the Workplace, when a senior nurse said, "Our organisation put this on for us." And in that moment, I could hear the unspoken words in her voice. Our organisation recognises that microaggressions are harming people and they're doing something about them. She sounded appreciative and overwhelmed. And at that moment, her organisation had her full attention. She was engaged, inspired and thankful. Now, these workshops have proved to be an effective way of engaging employees by addressing issues that cause them pain and harm. And if you'd like to book one of these workshops, I'll include the link in the description below this video. Now, employee engagement may be a term that sounds fancy. I grew up knowing it as having manners and respect for people. Now, we may disagree with each other sometimes, but we can still respectfully respond. And that is what employee engagement is at its core. Now, remember to grab your free download on the employee engagement ideas. I'll include the link in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, don't forget to be HR wise.